You don't know about wind power?
Various people talk about it.
Talk about it. You're interested in it. Do you know that you have an option in DC to actually choose to be powered by wind in your home if you want? What you do is you buy electricity from a electricity supplier who gives you that choice. And Washington Gas Energy Services, which is a separate company from the utility, offers you this choice. We're doing something really different. We are going in people's home, but we're looking at all the data on their house, but we're not only looking at data and giving them a report. We are doing stuff right in the house. So we go in and we screw the light bulbs in for them because people say that they're changed, but they wait until the old light bulb burns. And we do it right away for them. We give them the value of about $100 of stuff.
All of those things there?
All of these things. This is here a kilowatt. This is to help you learn about how much usage an appliance is taking.
Okay.
So, for example, an old fridge in the basement is the worst thing you can have.
Yeah.
It takes up to 1,000 kilowatt hours a year. It is just a waste. Put it on, and then you will see that yes, it is a waste, and maybe I can do with just one fridge.
Okay, so this is going to read out the amount of usage that
Yes.
you have. So you put this between the plug and the appliance.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We put it between the plug and the appliance. Depending on which homes we go to, we decide where it should go.
Okay.
So it helps people learn more. We also have this very smart electric strip. So for example, if you have a computer that is plugged to your printer and then it's plugged to another device, etc., whenever you turn off the computer, all the other things turn off as well. The phantom loads in houses are very important. A phantom load is whenever you have like a computer that's on all the time, a TV, even the TV unplugged has the stereo, all of these things. So we're trying to control more of your phantom loads.
Okay. So are you recommending that people unplug everything that they're not using, including their television?
Not unplugged. A device like this, I mean, you have to be practical as well. You know, a device like this will help the consumer with their behaviors. Unplugging everything is probably not practical for most people. Replugging, they will stop doing it. If you give them devices that make that choice easy, that will, most likely work better.
Okay.
Do not unplug your fridge when you go away.
Oh, sure.
It will smell when you come back.
Yeah, unless you're willing to clean out everything with it.
Yeah.
Okay. What are some of the other practical tips that you're giving people in terms of, just looking to save money on their energy?
Programmable thermostat. If you don't have one, you should do that. If you are going to replace any of your appliances, make sure that they are Energy Star. If you have a, families still do loads and loads of washes. Make sure you have a full load before you actually do it. Some people are up to drying some of their clothes without using the dryer at all. I mean, I went into the house of a guy in Bethesda. I couldn't believe his usage was so low for the size of his house. He says he's not used the dryer for 10 years.
Oh.
So, that's extreme.
But he has a dryer.
It has a dryer. It's unplugged. He's not using it. But that's, some of the large users. So I would say use good appliances, use a programmable thermostat, buy one if you don't have one, and change all the light bulbs that you can in your house. Now, some of them don't look ugly. Look at this one.
Yeah.
It's called an A shape. It looks fine. So even if it's visible and you don't like, some people don't like this twirly type.
I kind of think it's okay.
Well, you think it's okay, but let's say you don't like it because it's in your nicest room and you do have options.
Okay.
You have LED, you do have options, so you can do that.
Okay.
The other thing outside of your home, put little solar lamps. Stop using the big, stop lighting your house as if it was a Christmas tree.
Yeah, but it is almost Christmas time now.
It's almost Christmas time. You can buy LED Christmas lights. You know that?
Oh, I didn't.
You do. Go on websites, and you will find
they're
LED
available.
Christmas lights and a lot of specialized stores as well.
Okay, now this is this booth, this area, is it sponsored by Washington Gas?
No, sometimes it's confusing for people. Washington Gas is the utility. Washington Gas Holding owns several companies. They own Washington Gas, the utility, and then they own a few other companies. Washington Gas Energy Services is a competitive supplier in the Washington, D.C. area. We buy the commodity for places like here, the government, large customer, but also for residential customers. We buy gas, electricity, and the fantastic thing is we give you a choice of buying wind power. We have almost 6,500 customers in the region, DC, Maryland, and Delaware, who buy 50% or 100% clean step wind power.
Okay.
So it is a choice that customer can do. We're a competitive supplier.
Now, wind power, I'm assuming that means that's tied into the wind generators that are out primarily in the West, right, where they have large open fields.
No, we do something. Harry was here in 2002. Was a great inspiration to the region. When the first wind farm in the area went up, it was in West Virginia, and it was a small company called Community Energy. He decided before the wind farm was up to say, listen, all of my customers, so we have tens and tens of thousands of residential customers, would all get 5% wind power from that specific wind farm in West Virginia. So we get our wind power from local wind farms that feed into the electrical grid of this region.
Okay.
It's just a belief that we have that you can get wind power from this region. You can change the footprint of generation.
But on the plains, it would seem as though it would be more effective to have a wind farm.
This is an excellent question. It is effective as well in certain other geography. So in the area, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, they're on top of mountains. That is very efficient. The next place we can put them is obviously offshore, and some people in the area probably have heard of Delaware wanted to do it, and other regions. We unfortunately have no wind farms yet in Maryland or Virginia.
But that takes a lot of space, though, doesn't it? It's considered unsightly in some people's minds.
It does, and it is unsightly in some spaces. I think it is a question of choice as a community that we are. What are we going to do? Just have more coal plant, or sometime dedicate some of the areas to do that? So there is a question of choice, which I will not deny, but I think in our electrical mix, we do need to have some renewable.
Okay. All right. Well, it sounds like you've got everything here that for any questions that people have, and
yes.
You've got offering an audit or some kind of a raffle.
We are raffling a home energy review. We called our wind product Clean Step Wind Power, and it's all about making the decision about your carbon footprint. Make your own footprint. The second product that we're offering is called Clean Step Conserve, and it's about, again, making the decision to do the right changes in your house, knowing what's happening in your house.
Okay.
So we are doing a raffle. It will, Harry will raffle this on Channel 8 on Tuesday night.
Okay.
And we are doing a raffle for 2 home energy review, and we just started in the summer to do those reviews in people's homes.
And Harry's title here is?
Harry's the president of WGES, so maybe if we can capture his attention,
I think
which is like...
Yeah, he looks like he's holding court right now.
He is holding court. He's very good at holding court.
Yeah.
So we probably can do that. Now, people who want information can go on our website, 2 websites. www.cleanstep.com or wges.com, which is the general website for the company.
Okay. And your name is?
My name is Veronique Marier. I'm French-Canadian, but I've lived in the U.S. for a long time. So,
well, the Cirque du Soleil is here.
The Cirque du Soleil comes from the same city I come from, and I still remember when they started 25 years ago.
So